Welcome to the Talking ET, where we talk about movies, TV, pop culture, music, and more. I'm your host, ET. In this episode, we're giving our non-spoiler review of the movie Backrooms. And be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments about whether you agree with this or what your rating would be. Before we get going, if you would, please hit that subscribe and like button and ring that bell for YouTube so you can get notified of new episodes. Also, please like and share on Facebook. And let's get into it. It is time again for movie musings. So I watched the movie Backrooms. First, I'll give my overall rating, which is a combination of 5 categories. It would be entertainment, value, story, the acting, action sequences, and special effects. And first, I'll start off with a summary about the movie. A struggling furniture store owner discovers a hidden doorway being in the basement of his store that leads to an endless maze of fluorescent lit rooms known as the Backrooms, an eerie dimension where reality, memory, and identity begin to unravel. So for my overall rating for this movie, I give it an 8.4 out of 10. It was very good, very intense, not gory, and it just really relied on a psychological thriller aspect, really drew you in, had you wondering what was going to happen, what you were going to find. Very tight, very constrictive camera work that made you feel a little claustrophobic at times, and other times it would expand to show you how big the area was that you were walking into. Entertainment value, 9 out of 10. Thoroughly enthralled with the movie, even though in parts you could tell that it was there was a YouTube short about it. I didn't watch it, but in parts, because I didn't want to be spoiled, but in parts you could tell that it was some of the scenes were extended out a little bit, but that didn't stop me from loving it. So I thought it was great. The story, I give a 7 out of 10. There wasn't a whole lot of story to it, which I kind of like that in a horror movie anyway. And they set the basis, and they set some of the characters' stories in their lives, what was going on, and then it just gets a little crazy, and the story isn't as relevant as trying to get out of there. The acting, 9 out of 10. All the actors were great. They did professional jobs, above professional. The main character was great, from being calm to crazy and everything in between. The special effects, give a 9 out of 10. It wasn't like a boom special effects or a lot of CGI and computer imagery, but the practical effects were great, and the effects as far as setting the rooms up and making it feel, because I'm sure they had to redo these rooms a lot to work on the budget that they had. So they were using a lot of the same rooms and just redoing them to make it feel like you were going room to room, which was very well done, and very interesting. The action sequences, I give an 8 out of 10. There weren't a lot of action sequences, as far as shoot 'em ups, but there was a lot of chasing and running away. I thought that was done well, and definitely added some suspense, especially near the end. Like I said, my overall rating is an 8.4 out of 10. And I highly recommend it if you like thrillers, and especially psychological thrillers. So thanks for joining us for this non-spoiler review of Backrooms. Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments, and be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you can get notifications. And if you'd also follow us on Facebook and share there, we would appreciate that as well. And as usual, if you have any ideas for episodes or topics you'd like me to review or talk about, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.